game on for Top That Trade. Joining us now, our favorite players, Alan Nuckman, the Chief Market Strategist for St. Paul Research, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business News contributor. Here we go, guys. Round number one, season of no reason. Recently, stocks sold off 5% from the top. JP Morgan said buy the dip, and Morgan Stanley says a 15% decline is coming by the end of the year. What's your game plan?
All I do is follow the price, and that's a very big pop after that sell-off, that drop from the top. Now, every time that's happened in history, the markets rallied the distance of that drop on the old high. So that target's 4,800 in the S&P, which is another 8% above. If you look at JP Morgan, that stock's up 25%. Morgan Stanley's up 35%. Morgan Stanley seems very negative, but if you read their quotes, they said they're sanguine on economic outlook. I don't even know how do you say it. Sanguine, which it means optimistic. So I guess everybody's positive.
I think sanguine goes in your coffee, right? I'm not sure. But anyway, I would say if you're looking at what's going on in this market, both of these guys can be right, and you can find opportunities on any pullback. Historically speaking, this market is due for a 10% correction, maybe even a 15% correction. And it might actually be healthy because we've been going up a lot on Fed stimulus for some period of time. So I would say be selective. Having said that, going into the month of October, we always have a lot of volatility.
Spooky.
It is. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see a correction.
Well, I'm sanguine on the both of you. Round number two, Moo Loo. In cow news, German animal behavior scientists have trained cows to use the Moo Loo, and Chipotle is introducing brisket to the menu. What's your favorite play, the cattle or the restaurant?
Yeah, I just don't like Chipotle. I just don't like that stock. Never have. I don't think I ever will. I think it's totally overvalued for what it is. One of these days I'm going to be right on that. You know what? But I hear they're doing a brisket. I think that's pretty cool, right? Apparently they're test marketing that. I think you put this into a concept of global climate change. Everybody says we're going to stop eating meat to save the planet. But I think if we can teach cows to defecate in the toilet, I think we can do anything and save the planet at the same time and still have cheeseburgers.
All right, this has gone way downhill. That was not my intention. I was just going to show you that it was German researchers that came up with this. So Germany, is ahead of the curve there. Chipotle, yes, I will say that you've been wrong on them for a long time. They made new all-time highs yesterday. LE was live cattle. Live cattle aren't actually live cattle. They're dead cattle. But they had a 10% pullback, so there may be something there. What I like the best at all this is a CME group where the live cattle trades. It's right now back at its one-year midpoint. So that's something interesting. And obviously, we're traders, and I think there's always going to be opportunity at the exchanges.
Round number three, stagflation in equation. Are we in a period of high inflation and stagnant economic growth? And what does it mean for investors?
I think it's a risk to the economy going forward, stagflation. And one of the things we have here is a situation on the supply chain, which could actually create more inflation and actually hurt growth. And it's not if or when it's going to happen, it's happening now. If you look at some of the major corporations across America, Federal Express, for example, said because of supply chain issue, rising costs of jet fuel, you put this all together, it hurts growth and causes stagflation. The question is, how bad is it going to get? I think a lot of the stagflation issue may be in the hands of Mother Nature. I'm really concerned that if we get a cold winter, we're going to see heating bills go to the highest levels we've seen in decades.
So if you go to the gas station, premium gas is $1 and change above regular gas. That's not normal. So these things will work themselves out. And to give you that case in point, April 2020, not so long ago, consumer prices saw the biggest drop since they started keeping records in 1957. So yes, we've rebounded from then. But if you look at what the Fed's saying, and it all comes down to interest rates, what is going to happen with interest rates?
The seasons are changing. Here's your bonus round for today. It's ticker time. These are all fall tickers, but are they all true or are they all false? Fallen, F-A-L-N, Crisp, C-R-S-P, and Leaf, L-E-A-F.
All true.
All true. All true. And I got my fall sweater on because I know it's time.
You are both correct. Those are all true. 2 winner chicken dinners. Thanks so much, guys. Business First AM continues right after this.